guys then.
Rise of
As
bad
long as we're
guys.
here, let's start here.
Let's start here. Why not?
This guy's going to recover from reeling and then get over. He's going to go ahead and move 3 meters right here. Ain't getting away that easily. This guy is also going to do the same. Now they can claim Anushka in the case of future ties.
In the case of future cover scenarios.
But more importantly, they have a couple of cattle friends here who are going to aim and charge at Anushka now. So, let's go ahead and see if they can roll to get there. Sure can. Gets right up to you. All right, so we are impaling you with horns, Anushka. So we got 3d8 plus the d10. We got our tactics bonus, and he aimed beforehand. How would you like to respond?
Wait, you aimed, moved, and attacked?
I have charging strike.
Oh, jerk. All right, I'll dodge.
I have horns. Congratulations.
I succeed. Holy crap, that's a lot of dice.
That sure is a lot of ones.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to say, you also have to do this a second time. Well, let's see if this guy rolls at least 3.
Why do I have to do the second time? Who's attacking?
Because there's a second cattle here.
Yeah, see. All right, I guess I'm within reach.
Yo.
Ha-ha!
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful rolls to dodge here.
I am a veteran who's
My
guarding.
God.
Not my first rodeo.
I got to apologize, Griff, because in having joined the dark side over here, you have also inherited my just unfortunate roll luck.
That's just okay. I'm still doing great
That's not
tactically.
unfortunate
Anushka,
rolling.
you're kind of surrounded regardless.
That's not unfortunate. That's extremely good rolling. Thank you.
Yeah, we both rolled incredibly.
I mean, to be fair, it's the desperate scenario of don't let Rodolfo go, and Anushka's getting ganged up out here.
Yo.
Yeah.
Well, now that you're surrounded, let's go ahead and go to the tavern.
All right.
See who we got.
To the tavern. Meanwhile, back in the tavern.
Back in the Fortress of Evil.
All right. So I'm going to zoom in on here because there's an important thing that was said. The bear here next to you, Harmon, is going to go, wait a second. You just dropped that? That looks so expensive. It's mine now. And he's going to go ahead, reach down, and pick up the gun after guarding.
Okay.
He's reeling.
Do you have bullets? I don't have bullets.
He's got a gun. What does he care?
Yeah,
There.
but
I mean, these are reformed criminals, but, you know, old habits die hard.
Oh, look how expensive it is. He might just book it and run.
He might just bail with the gun.
We'll figure it out when it comes to his time here. This bear is going to stride up to you, and he's just going to guard for now because he's not going to attack.
Okay, well, just keep in mind, Anushka, how much a pistol costs, because I am the kind of person that would reimburse you monetarily if that pistol gets stolen.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Charging you is a bit of trouble, Harmon, because Connor is in the way.
He's always on the ground, though.
He is on the ground. I guess I could just walk over him if that's okay.
Difficult terrain, right? Or is he an obstacle you can't get around?
That's a good question. What would be your ruling, Red? Can
We're
this
talking about
cattle
Connor?
charge over to this side?
Can you walk over somebody on the ground as difficult terrain, or are they a physical impediment that you cannot bypass?
In the rules,
Oh.
it says bodies, if you're knocked down, you're bad terrain.
All right.
Bad terrain. Okay.
And you rolled
This
an
might
8.
be a special case because he's got a Kimbo fighter. I was going to say he's reeling, so he's basically just a bump on a log, but we've seen that he can attack. But...
That'll
All right.
teach you to be
Okay.
He's in your way. He's charging you with horns. He's going to do it.
Me, right?
Ooh, and your back is against the wall
Yes,
here.
you, Harmon.
All right, well, that I'm countering, obviously.
Impaling.
Literally none of my benefits come up. Simultaneous hit?
10. Okay.
Hey, all right. Well, this is damage plus 1 impaling, which I believe, Harmon, would you like to retreat? I don't think you can.
So
Yeah,
that would
retreat.
make this a 4-point hit, right? Or a 3-point hit.
1 because of the hit, 1 because of damage, and then impaling, which that's 2, right?
That's what I'm asking.
I think so, yeah.
I will double check because I know where I can find it very easily just to confirm. H. What's the
Apparently, it's
alphabet again?
+1 per success.
All right. Well, so 1 or 0? Probably 1.
Apparently, it's +1 per success, and target retreats or another +1 per success. So +2.
Oh, there we go. So that makes it 4.
Yep.
Because you can't retreat. All right.
It's
So you're taking a 4,
basically-
and I'm taking a 3.
It's basically slaying unless I retreat.
This man is also going to go ahead and just tap his toughness immediately, and he reduces it to 2. He reduces it to 2. So the man is afraid.
Unfortunately, I am now afraid. Let's see. Reeling, hurt, afraid, and injured.
We injured Harmon. We did it. We did it, guys.
Nice. This cattle is going to take a focused turn. He's going to point his horns at Connor, and he's going to go, "Drop your weapons or your friend gets it." This gorilla is going to go ahead. He's going to stride on up. Connor, you're reeling and hurt. I don't want to kill you because I'm not necessarily cruel and evil. You're on your back on the ground and hardly fighting back, except with ambidexterity. Will you allow me to grab you without hurting you? Or will I roll to hurt you?
Connor is panicked, so I can't really counter.
You're afraid, not panicked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can counter while afraid.
Yes, you can counter as much as you want while you're afraid.
Yeah.
Counter like the wind.
We're cornered.
All
We're
right.
literally, quite literally, cornered animals right
cornered.
now. We will fucking kill you.
All right. Well, then, you know what? I don't have to drop my weapons right away, so let's counter.
Okay, then. Well, I'm going to try figuring out how he's not going to kill you. He can roll up to 5 dice right here.
Oh.
And just confirm, yeah, this is Gorilla.
You can choose to roll fewer dice, and you can choose to roll smaller dice.
Yep, I've
Okay,
already
then.
chosen to at least reduce them to d8s, and I'm going to go ahead and roll only 3.
I'm going to re-roll that d10.
He only rolls a 3.
Yeah, you've chosen correctly. You've only rolled 3s. Except for that 2.
All right, that's a 4-point hit. Actually, that would be a 5-point hit because of critical.
Oof. He's going to tap his toughness immediately, since that is 5 points damage he does not want to see. Reduces it down to 3, which will put him to hurt, afraid, and injured.
I tell you, Myriad Song has ruined me for critical. I see critical, the first thing I think is 2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, he tries to reach down for you, Connor, and does not succeed. Meanwhile, these guys are just going to go ahead and, just guard. There's a little bit too much going on right now, honestly.
There is.
Harmon's
No,
got
it's very
blood
true.
dripping down his armor, but you know what? He's fucking looks ready for battle still. Fear is a great motivator. It's not something that causes a lot of people to run away. Not Harmon, anyway.
Right.
Harmon.
This guy is just going to drag his friend back this direction. And then this guy will just get up here and guard.
Get on up.
Okay.
He's
Alright.
only dying, after all.
Yeah, and he happens to have a healer nearby who ostensibly cares about his safety. So that's what Amelia is going to do. But first, she's going to say, don't kill them. Remember, the bounty on the raccoon is considerable.
Of course.
Considerable, but only if you keep him alive.
Who cares about the bounty, ma'am? I got a gun.
That man's got a gun!
What's worse than a bear in the woods? A bear with a gun.
It turns out now we have 10 different factions fighting because everybody wants the gun.
All right.
Yeah.
So, your NPCs are left then, Red.
Yep. Okay.
I've all acted.
I think that looks like 3. I don't know. For some reason, I've got a graphical glitch there.
Mhm.
But I'm going to say that she's going to take her dash to move out here, and she's going to use her rally with white magic to turn this dying into fatigue which she rolls 2d, what is it? 2d8 and a d10. Oh, yeah, there you go. All right.
Ooh.
So she's got multiple successes. So this dying is going to become fatigued. I feel like we had a mark for that. I'm just going to use this. No longer dying.
It's not it's not multiple successes how high you rolled, which I think was neat.
All right. She does have multiple successes. Can she remove extra things, or was it merely the fatigue?
That's the question. I assume so. That's how other rally abilities
You
work.
can't rally
Yep.
people out of fatigue.
No, not out of. Well, I wouldn't do that. I would remove his hurt.
Yeah, things like hurt or
Hurt and
reeling or
reeling, I
afraid.
guess.
What is she
Okay,
using?
yeah,
Is she
and-
just rallying like with the white magic, or is she using like a gift?
She
Yeah,
has.
that's the question.
It is a gift.
Okay, so it's not
she has a
necessarily a
gift
part
of-
of a rally, I think, unless that states how it works.
What
Is
gift
that-
are you using?
It's the white magic. I believe it's white magic.
Yeah, apprentice white
Initiate?
magic lets you rally people out of hurt.
Right, but you said you were using a gift. Like, are you using a healing gift, or are you literally just saying you're using white magic, the rallying ability?
Let me just read what it says.
Because white
So
magic
I would
doesn't
just
rally
back
you
up
out of
now.
dying, does it?
What was the act?
action is
action just took?
the
What
action is rally and apply divine aid. When
Then
you
it
hit
is
the
a
rally.
rally, and the other
right.
successes can do other things.
So
Make
when
all
you rally
multiple.
someone, you can remove reeling, afraid, and hurt.
Right. Yep.
What are we getting rid of?
You can replace the dying condition with fatigued, which is what I did first.
Ah,
I'm going to
that's
use
right.
another
I forgot.
success
That is one
to.
of your powers. I forgot.
Yep. I'm going to use another success to remove hurt, and the last success to remove.
Afraid.
Afraid is the one, right?
Yeah,
I
and I'll just
forgot.
recover from reeling later.
It so rarely comes up, but holy people can't keep people from dying on the field.
It makes sense. So yeah, she's going to, and at that point, she's going to offer Harmon the chance to surrender. She says, "We have you outnumbered. And we were going to stop your friend outside as well." In fact, she's going to point to the bear and the gorilla that we just rallied over here and say, "Two of you go and see how Rodolfo is faring. I want to make sure that he is safe."
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I feel like if she says that to Harmon, Harmon is going to lift his sword into the air sideways. He's going to smile brightly despite his fear and say, "In this moment, Heloise herself could not stop me."
Your friend's dead if you move, you idiot.
No, I love it. Yeah, her eyes narrow. She says, then you're a fool. All right, we will take you unconscious then." And she snaps her fingers and the fight continues. But,
To the beat of a drum.
Oh, I could also make my damage weak, but then I also still kill.
If you're
Aw,
worried
dang.
about not killing us, you're going to die. That's how this game is going to go, I'll tell you
that's how
that.
it's gonna go. I'm very curious to see what happens next. I think that's it for us, though.
That'd be right.
be
Rodolfo
right.
already went outside, and that's it.
So let's head back. Well, actually, wait. Did Rodolfo
We could just
get
stick on
his
the map
action
we're
this
on.
turn? I don't know if Rodolfo got to move yet. He readied, but was that this turn or last turn? I forget.
Oh, right. I didn't rally him because I'm a jerk and I don't care.
No, that's fair. That's a good point. I think, but I can use an action to guard, right? Even if I'm grappled
Yes.
and
Yeah,
afraid.
you can totally guard.
At the very least, I'm going to do that. Not that I think Anushka's going to try to kill him, but if she does,
Right.
You can
If he-
guard because you're waiting for me to. You can guard because if someone attacks you, you want to have that D12 bonus to your dodge.
exactly. And I think he's got nothing to do with his other action. He will just say, "Fool, you're outnumbered. Release me, and perhaps I'll let you live." But you can hear a quivering fear in his voice. You know that if you let him go, he would run for the hills.
I know it's a bluff. So
Yeah. All right. In that case, while we're out here, I'm very curious what Anushka wants to do. So let's start with Anushka.
okay, stride, which is to
They are surrounding you.
here.
There you go.
And yeah, put him here. Screw
Okay.
you.
Okay. You're using him as a body, as a shield. That's smart.
And I will guard. And hopefully these guys over here are, actually going to come in and save my butt. because I'm not hit yet.
That's
By the
true.
way, I
You're
can't really say anything because my mouth is full.
That's right. You're just like snarling with your little fangs in his shoulder or something.
So that's my exciting turn.
That's great. I love it. Rodolfo is like, get her off me! Get her off of me!
I guess Slingy Boys.
Slingy Boys and Potter. There's a damsel in
Right.
distress, you guys.
Well then, the Slingy Boys are gonna have to. If they go over the wall, how much can they move past it? Because they're all fast climbers.
They're already past the wall right now. They're inside.
Oh,
Yeah, consider the wall as like the edge of this map for simplicity's sake. I assumed they moved over it once they heard the gunshot.
All right, then they're gonna ready sword and board and I guess move in. So they have a move of 4 plus 1 for their just because everybody can do that. So moving in 5. There we go.
Stride it on up.
And Potter's going to post up at the door and guard.
All right, Potter.
They're just guarding out there then instead of attacking, I assume, right?
These guys, they had to ready a weapon, a close range one.
I see. Yeah, so they're changing tactics and moving in. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. It's a dodge today.
All right, I guess that is it for out here, right?
Yeah, exterior done. Let's go to the interior.
Back inside where things are getting tense.
All right, Harmon, you're the real hero. This man has focus, and he's pointing at Connor.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. All I can do is recover from reeling a guard.
Yeah.
Wait for the move.
We're both technically afraid, so literally it's just a standoff. Do you want to try and take us out, or does the bear run away with the gun, opening the doorway, allowing Harmon to step outside for a moment? Do the Mission Impossible reload my arm and come walking
That's
back
true.
in?
They've technically won. You two are both afraid and surrounded. The fight's over.
It's not over, though. We don't surrender. You try to take us, you'll fucking kill yourselves on our blades. It's literally a standoff.
It's true. It's up to them. I mean,
Ma'am, we need magic here. Ma'am. They're being mean and refusing to surrender. Confuse them or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to check. Because it's repudiation is the other one, right?
Yes.
Let's see here.
Connor
damage.
Could technically recover from reeling and negotiate, I guess, with her and make her take focus rounds so she can't use magic. We could lock this son of a bitch down all day.
I feel like Theta's lives for these like no-win scenarios now. He's like, finally,
this is a challenge. Fuck you, Griff. You're not going to talk us out of a surrender. You're...
Hey, I can do it without risking myself at all. I'm going to do it.
Well, literally, there's no problem with Connor going back into reeling because he can already threaten an encounter.
Right, both of you two just cannot surrender.
And the fact that he's good at talking and everything means that he can do all the stunts to keep the one person in the scenario who could even threaten us locked down with words.
Yeah, so what is the stats for a negotiation stunt? I know it's negotiation.
Well, reason.
In mind.
It's a reason stunt.
A reason stunt, yeah.
it sounds like mind. It sounds like minded negotiation or will negotiation, but I will double check.
Yeah, unfortunately, you don't have the taunt to just make her come over here and try and punch us.
Here we go. Reason. I got it.
Closer. You got it?
Mind negotiation versus target's mind will inquiry. You may claim gifts like fast talk. You score one or more success, you may reason with your target for some of the following things,
And you don't
including focus turn.
You don't have deceit, right?
No.
No,
And
trick would be
presence?
deceit.
That's what I'm saying. You don't have presence, right?
Nope.
Right, so it seems like reason might be better. To start talking her in circles, so she can't use her magic.
Here we go.
Doing it.
And I
Okay.
fail.
Well, you're rolling. It's contested, and I could roll pretty bad. We're doing a D8 and a D10 here.
Yeah, mind, will, and inquiry, no inquiry, but she also is a ludicrous and a white mage.
Yeah, she's got the will, and yeah, handily defeats you.
Yeah, Connor, you're like,
whatever
no,
your
you
argument
surrender.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Nah,
what's funny
you
though, as
surrender.
fatigued as you were, if you had been standing at the moment, her counter to yours, since it's a stunt, sends his spine to the floor.
He falls to the floor like, wait a minute, what about... Oh, hold on a second. Whoomp.
Well, hopefully I don't die because I didn't have to get the guard this time, but we'll see what happens.
But even
Yeah.
then, even if she uses her magic, it's one of us. She literally, it's one of us.
Yeah, as Connor is sort of trying to sputter out some defense, surrounded, encircled by these hulking brutes, she just says, "Good sir, it pains me to see you in this state. However, you have no hope of winning this battle. Please, just lay down your arms and come quietly. Promise that no further harm will come to you under our care."
I've already thought up step 2. I know what the leaping
Alright.
and long jump actions are. I will fucking get over these guys. I am a fucking
Alright.
human beast.
So, Connor, you recovered and then went reeling again. Armin, you guarded. I guess that's interior for
Okay.
heroes.
All right, we move back.
Are they taking focus turns, or what are they doing?
I will discover what they're doing when it's their turn.
Right. I thought that was all of us, so I thought it was
I think
theirs.
it's now, yeah.
Yeah, so it's...
I think it's true. It's now the bad guy's turn. So let's see.
Would you like to go first in the interior, Red?
Yeah, perhaps we should see if this repudiation is actually going to affect anybody. And I think she's not concerned with Connor. She's only concerned with Harmon, who looks like he's ready to fight to his last breath.
Yeah,
which
Connor's
concerns her.
reeling on his back.
I got blood dripping from my mouth. I am ready.
Yeah, it looks... I mean, so far, only one of her men has come close to falling, but she cares deeply for these people. She doesn't want anyone to die. So she's going to try to repudiate you. And I had it. And
I mean, to be
then I
fair,
flipped the page.
this guy seems like he came pretty close to dying, too.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
that's-
back away when he can.
I'm just saying that she thinks only one person. Well, she doesn't care enough to actually keep tabs on a lot of people.
Okay.
She has no idea
Will-
what's going on outside.
Verse 3. Okay, so Harmon, you're going to be resisting with your mind, will, and academics.
You
Let's
found
see.
my weak spot.
Found your weakness. She's got academics. It's going to be 2d8 and a d10 for her. That's one success.
Oh, so you're saying there's a chance. Not a good chance, but there was a chance. So you have one success.
One success. All right. That does not cause any damage, but it does give you the confused status.
I don't care about the confused status. That's just like reeling. I don't care about reeling.
It's advanced reeling.
It's
It's not a reeling that matters, though.
Let me check the fine print because I want to make sure there's nothing here. Yes, everyone else has concealment. DT, maintenance, speed in mind. Yes. So because you have the, what is it, blind fighter?
Yep, blind fighting.
You can still counterattack even if you're confused.
Yep,
but
Connor could do the same thing.
That's true. But your attacks do suffer a D8 penalty in
Yep.
this case.
It literally doesn't matter. I'm only counting on the D12s, and I roll like 5 D12s, so...
All right.
I
Well,
do
for narrative
appreciate that her idea was, God, I've got to get these guys to stop fighting me somehow. I'll confuse them?
Yeah, I mean, it's what she's got in her arsenal.
Stacking statuses is good. You also can't really get rid of it.
She actually kind of flunked out of white magic school, so she does not have a whole lot to draw from. These are her two tricks. So
Right. Short of her killing you at range.
Exactly.
I
She
ain't
could
done.
do, but chooses not to.
I ain't done here.
All right, so
So you're
interior
confused.
dudes.
The room begins to swim around you, but it does not dull Harmon's thirst for combat. And yes, sorry to step on you there, Griff. Interior
Yeah,
dudes.
I've got the
what's the play?
Minecraft you've been poisoned view, right? Where everything goes
Yes.
wobbly. I just close my eyes.
There you go.
All right, one gorilla steps out, the other one steps in. This guy recovers from reeling, and since he can't really make it much of anywhere, he's just gonna chill out with the boss for a second. And this guy, of course, is going to stride here and then run outside and move an extra
Alright.
10 meters outside and become reeling.
Okay, I will move him for you.
We'll come back to him in a second. This guy recovers from reeling and is now guarding. This guy took focus turn. Everyone else, you're fine guarding against Harmon. You will focus. Bear is going to focus. He's in no danger.
You guys are gonna love my next turn.
There you go. They choose not to act on you as they have you surrounded. It's over for them.
I said you guys are gonna love
Just
my
drop
next
your
turn.
weapons
My next
already.
turn is gonna be a treat.
Where you're afraid you can't do aggressive actions.
You just keep
Okay.
laughing. Keep laughing,
that-
Griff.
I'll laugh. They have no idea what's gonna happen to them. Let's do outside.
Let's do outside. Okay. To outside we go.
Alright, this man has booked it another 10 meters just
Oh, damn.
because
Yeah, he made it.
sprinted.
He ran.
He runs outside, sees a bunch of people approaching with weapons, and just goes, and charges. Just keeps
Hell
going.
yeah.
That's what he's stuck doing. Let's see. Bear is going to go ahead and try to box you in again, Anushka. He's just going to move here. He's going to guard. He's just fine as he is. And then the cattle are going to charge you first. So, let's go ahead and set that up then. You're the cattle. So, I believe
That'd
you're
be
still
tricky.
dodging Anushka, aren't you?
Well, okay, you gotta show me how you're doing this, because remember, you can only move in a straight line.
Right. So this guy can probably do it to here.
You guys have well, move one of you first.
Yeah, one of them will be able to do this, I believe. So we're going to go with the bottom one first. He can go up to 7. But however, he moves up and he reaches you.
All right.
All right, so rolling. 3d8 plus the d10 plus the tactics for his friends plus the aiming.
Okay. Oh, that's right. You didn't.
Oh my God.
Because charge and strike.
Yep.
I finally beat you with 2 damage and impaling. Are you going to retreat?
Oh boy, that's 1 success, and your damage bonus is +1.
That's right.
I retreat. I let go of him.
I know.
Mhm.
Do it. Let him go. Freedom.
Hold on here. Have to be cattle, huh?
I know,
All right, that doesn't kick in then. All right. It's only a 3-point hit. I will take the 3-point hit.
Oh,
Oof.
damn.
Bold move.
See if it plays out for him, Cotton.
I will soak it completely.
Oh,
Wow.
Look at
Good
that
job.
D4.
For reeling, purple.
Purple. Yep.
All right.
All right. Cattleman, who's in the back, is going to attempt to rally his boss.
Hey,
Or rather,
thank you,
Rodolfo, it's
Cattleman.
like, you can't die here. Just do the mesmer mental magic thing, you idiot.
You. Yeah, if you guys rally him, that would get him out.
He did not succeed.
No, he did not.
He will go ahead and stride in this direction in order to meet the oncoming horde.
That's not a stride. That's a dash.
Dash, yeah, sorry. All right, This guy is also going to attempt. Does the gorilla have a better chance? Nope, it's still just a D8. However, D8 is still 75% chance. Congratulations, Rodolfo,
Hey, we
you are
got it.
rallied. The gorilla will look at his friend who said it incredibly dumb and go, yeah, whatever he said, just do it already.
Hooray, I'm no longer afraid.
I mean, you had all these guys. They only had to, fill you with confidence.
Right.
Rather than
And
murder me.
he's just gonna guard here.
Well, and pointedly, I'd like to point out, they had to fill you with confidence instead of charging me and me using you as a meat shield.
Right. They got a lot of different things going on, and they're not exactly coordinated. All right. Well, I think that's all of my guys outside. That just leaves Rodolfo, who, congratulations, you have a turn.
I have a turn. I have a readied perplex, which I could upgrade. Actually, no, that's not what I want to do.
Guess you
I'm
aren't
just gonna-
guarded anymore because new turn.
That's true. Fair enough. Whoopah. All right. Well, let's see.
I just think.
And yeah,
I think we're gonna move.
Just think one more point of damage inflicted on this guy at the very start of the session. None of this would have happened.
You're grappled. I haven't let go of you.
Oh, I haven't let go. No, yeah, so I can attack you, but I can't move yet.
You can attack me. You could try to break free, which is an attack. Most players, when they're grappled, they usually just use their murder attack because they're better at it. Very few people have good wrestling skill.
Perplexing Anushka while she's reeling and can't really counter would probably still work.
Right, and then confusion, and then escaping would be
Do you actually have a
trivial.
weapon in your hand right now, Anushka?
No, we don't have any weapons. We surrender weapons when we came in.
That's right,
Yeah.
you only have your teeth. You couldn't anyway.
Yep. Luckily, this guy also doesn't have weapons, but is a spellcaster. So there's that. What would perplex get me? You would be confused. If you were confused, it means that you everyone claims concealment against you. It wouldn't automatically
It's
break
exactly
the grapple,
same
though.
bonus as me being rally. What you want to do is break free.
I guess so. I guess that's what
But
I
the
need to do.
guy is a weakling, and he knows it. That's the problem.
All right. I guess
Does he have
plus
any
5.
amount of tactics is my question.
This is the same
No.
scenario as the
No,
as the river again. It's just
it is. It's part 2. He's gonna say, "You have become. You're such a pain in my neck." He's just. I guess he will use the break free attack, which I guess is
It's body and brawling.
and he does not have any brawling.
it's the
D8
river
again.
again. This time you're just surrounded by more guys.
You get a bonus D8 because I'm reeling, and
Right,
you would do
okay.
tactics if you had any tactics.
But no. So yeah, it's just his body of a 2d8.
He's got a chance.
No.
Has he used his personality already to
He
soak
did.
damage?
He used it to not die instantly.
You get an extra D12 if you had a contortionist, which you don't. And you'd have an extra D12 if you were a coward, which you aren't.
Yeah, I mean not in the biological sense.
Not mechanically.
Yeah.
All right, that was an attack. Your other action can be whatever you want.
Actually, let me just double check that.
Oh, and by the way, you can aim to break free.
Oh, probably should have done that.
I think he had to. No, he didn't recover. He's already not reeling. He's fine.
Yeah, you guys mind if I just roll in a d12 with that and assume that was the aim? Because he's not going to be able to do anything else.
Everybody gets one. Just say you were aiming and roll the extra D12. Yeah, see? So in other words, you spend your turn breaking free, which you succeed.
So I'm not running anywhere, but at least I managed to dislodge Anushka's fangs.
Grapple with me and eventually break free now that you've, convinced that your allies are here to help you and not impale you on their horns.
Yeah. He grabs
It's been like a few seconds. This has been incredibly confusing.
Yeah, and he grabs the bloody little tooth wounds that you have left and curses at you. But that's it for him, I think.
Don't forget, he's been messed up. He's been shot.
He's been shot. Before that, he's still recovering from his injury from the river. He's looking pretty haggard right now. I believe, does that complete the bad guys
Sure does.
All right, then. Well, we're out here. Why don't we start out here with the good guys?
All right, we're going to try to rally Anushka.
All
Let's
right,
start
let me
with
just
Potter.
Maybe hold
check for
some of your
retro.
guys back in case.
There's a range penalty. I'll roll
I
it.
just want to make sure, but yeah.
Same-
Yeah, it's just outside
Maybe
of
hold some of your
range.
guys back in case Rodolfo makes a fly for it. You know, your sling dudes.
Well, they've ready melee weapons. You know what? They'll
Ready melee weapons, start closing and rallying.
Rodolfo
Yeah.
can fly, is my concern, and he could just fly away again if you don't grab him. Making this entire encounter pointless.
well then they'll ready. Let's see. Raphael will have his sling ready, and he'll take a he'll move
Going to
closer.
reload, shoot.
Well, they readied melee weapons, so they'd have to re-ready, like drop their melee, pick up
Raphael
their
swaps
slings.
weapons, which in this game takes 2 freaking actions, so he's done.
Yeah, so let's have them all do that. That was a mistake to ready their melee. And I'll have Potter move closer. He can move 4+1, and he'll rally Anushka.
Ready the death bells.
He has no leadership die, so it's a straight D6 versus a range penalty. Nope.
As expected. The old Potter charm.
I don't think.
Like master, like student.
All right, well, that's my turn done.
Anushka.
Well, I appreciate your guys' efforts, but I don't have any weapons. So I can't. On a good day, I couldn't stand here and do all of this. So I am going to sprint. To the north. And I'm going to make sure I race this the way the game wants me to.
To the safety of allies.
So that is.
So you know it would be
Yeah,
great.
that's the year.
Somebody rushed back inside the door and said some valuable words to the 2 guys inside.
Hmm?
Did you guys drop any weapons or?
I did drop a gun, yeah. Literally did that.
No, I meant outside here, not inside.
Oh, sorry.
Well, these guys have no weapons to drop.
They
talking to
drop
the
their melee
Raphael.
weapons to ready, so they have long swords and shields. But they kept the
You
shields.
can borrow
on.
their sling.
Did you drop any weapons on the ground?
Yes, swords.
Okay, good.
Long swords.
I'll worry about that next round. I had to recover from reeling and fly over here. I'm done. Because it's like I can't be in that melee. I can't be outnumbered 5-1 with no weapons.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So Ark, have all the NPCs gone.
Yes. They have
Alright.
missile weapons ready once again.
Back inside.
Here we go.
Okay.
Whoop. All right. What's going to happen in here?
So Harmon or Connor?
Connor should go first. I have the great
Recover from
disappointment to show
reeling
off later.
and try another negotiation stunt.
Okay.
That'll send me reeling again, so there it goes.
I believe D8 and D10.
I do believe also if you fail...
Ooh,
I was going to say, I do believe if you fail, though, it's up to GM discretion if you can keep negotiating with the same person.
That was a botch.
But a botch, I'm
amazing.
pretty sure, just means she's not going to listen to you anymore.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think. One way to play this is to say, like, you know what, this guy is irritating me, and we don't need the live bounty, we can just kill him. But I don't think that's in her character. But I will say that I think she's going to tell one of her men to shut him up. You're gonna get punched in the mouth, Connor. You think you might have lost a tooth or something, but you're not your mouth's not working, no more talking.
I'm ready to punch.
Well, unfortunately, that's actually going to have to play out on their turn, since that's not a...
Yeah, it's gonna have to wait.
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
Well, I do have focus. I could just punch him now, actually. Gorilla's gonna punch you.
Gorilla's going to get her saber.
I interrupt.
All right. This is not going to be an attack that we're going to play out with damage. I'm just going to say that, Connor, your jaw feels like it might be dislocated. You're not speaking anytime soon.
Oh, no, I'm gonna damage him.
Okay. I guess if you're going to attack
You
anyway,
forgot that
then
these
roll
guys
for it.
are in Griffin's control.
Yeah. Just the
you are-
lack of talking is the direct result of this botch, and anything that happens above and beyond that is...
You
That's
are
a whole-
reeling right now. Is there anything else I need to be concerned with? I think that's it.
He's an akimbo fighter. He's countering, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, well, never mind.
Here we go. I'm going to declare I'm doing weak damage, by the way. However, I guess this is technically grapple, because I am still trying to grab him, and I am still hurting him doing so. So that is, I beat your 7, so 1, 2, 3 damage weak, and I am grappling you.
Well, here comes the soak.
Or at least I am assuming I can declare
two-
I am doing weak damage. Is that correct? Or am I mistaken entirely and he's just taking 3 flat?
I mean, I like that. I don't know if that is in the rules as I've seen them.
know
I
there
know
was
there are
something.
special attacks.
I
I've
think-
seen like the slavers have a special attack that allows you to do weak damage.
You've
which would
mentioned this a
imply
lot,
that,
Theta.
yeah.
I think, but I can't remember is my problem.
Well, I'm running the game and I like it.
Wait,
Okay.
what are you doing?
Reminiscent of the...
What weird ass thing are you doing?
I think Theta has mentioned before you could declare weak, but is that
No,
right?
you made that up.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I didn't make anything
Totally
up. I
imagined
said I
then.
don't remember is what I said.
Only the first roll, 3 damage, you soak 2
Yeah,
of it, actually.
No, you can't make stuff weak unless you have a special gift that does it. Like the slavers had. Remember the slavers had that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know.
I
there's
was trying to
attacks that
remember what
have
Storm used to use back in the day. That's what I was trying to remember.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
no,
this
but-
guy has grabbed you then.
Yeah, if you guys
Are you
want to be
getting
violent,
punched?
violence always has the risk of killing someone.
Mm.
Also, what Storm used to do back in the day. Make his damage weak and then overkill a person. So,
You said punched, not grappled.
I realize what his goal was all along. If you want, we can do even more damage. Oh, right, because you're also hurt and injured.
Sit.
True.
So, alright, so going back, replaying, doing punch, not the grapple. 2, 3, critical makes it 5, then you're hurt, injured, 7.
and you soaked
So
2,
the
so you're
5.
dead. But
And,
you
now
still
I
have
get to
combat
use
save.
Combat save.
Yeah.
Now you do.
Combat safe.
Wow, that was a wicked
Yep.
punch. He is not talking right now.
No, he is not.
He has a big gorilla.
All right.
Amelia will say, "Your comrade cannot survive much more of this, sir.
So, you remember how I'm a giant, right?
You are big." Yes.
I'm going to jump for the rafters.
Huh.
I am also a physical Adonis. I assume
Oh, right.
body of D12, speed of D12 makes me a physical Adonis.
Sure. Yeah. You're gonna try to jump up and grab like a rafter, like a support beam?
Yeah.
Okay.
You went from dying, or you were at 5, right, Ark? So you're dead, and then you combat save into what now? Just so I know.
Everything below.
I
He's.
think like a bunch of sick.
I don't think he's sick. I think he's just hurt, reeling, afraid, and injured.
I think he's the same as where he
It
was.
just negates dying or dead, or
Okay.
turns overkill
Yeah.
into dying.
Yeah.
I don't think
save
there's
pointedly does not remove the other stuff.
yeah, and there's not much there's not many statuses that he has left to take at this point, unless someone lights him on fire, right?
So dead into dying.
Yeah. So the jump rules are, if you're doing a high jump, I think it is half the number of paces as
Yep.
your long jump would be. So, and that's based on your body, I think. What is it?
Based on- However, he does have an extra pace of reach once he actually gets in the air.
Yep.
Screw physics.
I'm a giant.
All right. So, sorry, one more time. So, how many paces would that be based on your character, Harmon?
I have a body of D12. I'm a physical Adonis.
Yeah. Okay. So you can make it. You can basically leap up and get some purchase of handholds on a support beam in the rafters of the building.
You leap
Damn.
up and you are grabbing the roof and dangling. The problem is you're a giant, so they can still hit you.
Right. What's the distance between the rafters and the actual ceiling? Is this like a lattice roof ceiling, or is it a...
Yeah. When Anushka took flight, we said it was 4 paces tall.
Right,
So-
but I'm saying, is it one of those...
So the rafters are halfway up.
Yeah, I'm assuming that it's one story that we were standing, the 4 paces up, and then there has to be a steepled ceiling.
Right,
Yeah.
so my move would be to pull myself onto the rafter, lay back on the rafter, stare at the ceiling.
Okay, you can't do that because jumping was a stunt.
Right. Well,
No,
I'm
you're done.
describing
Your turn
my
is over.
intent. I'm describing my intent,
Yeah.
Raph. I'm painting a scene. I know that I'm hanging
Painting
from
a
the
word
ceiling.
All right.
So
okay.
guard,
blow yourself up
guard,
next turn.
hang from ceiling.
All right. I don't think we need a token to represent that. I think we all know what's happening. Harmon is hanging from the rafters.
Now, just to paint picture correctly, you said rafters are 4 paces up, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Right. So even as a giant, doesn't that still put me 2 paces into the air above them?
No, because you're 3 paces tall.
Am I? See, that's the problem. Is I don't understand the size of people in Ironclaw.
Okay.
It doesn't change anything. What you're saying, what you're saying is true, and you're the creator of the game, then it's true. So I am within 1 pace. But does that only also mean that the person directly under me is the only one that can attack me?
Only the person directly under you could reach you.
Right.
Okay.
That's fine.
And for clarity, does that mean the average person is 1 pace tall or 2 paces tall?
The average person in the game is 1.5 paces tall, is what we have in the book. We stopped including the height and weight charts because no one said anything nice about them, and lots of people complained about them. So we later said you can just write down whatever numbers you guys want.
Doing 30 of them doesn't sound very fun either.
I have constantly complained about
Sure.
poke.
I do appreciate that my species weapon is hooves, which is literally the things hanging in your face if you go under me.
True.
Yeah.
Get some brawling dice out here. Okay.
So you're up in the rafters by the door.
Well, I'm hanging
Alright.
from the rafters. I'm not in the rafters yet.
I'm gonna ask for a quick break. I have got hungry cats.
Okay.
Maybe a quick 5-minute. And I also want to say before we go that Griff, I kind of want to just kill your character again and just have you co-DM and run combats for me because this has been great. So, but yeah, 5 minutes. I'll be right back.
That would make an amazing
Gotcha.
overlay.
Oh gosh, it would.
Griff and
Cody,
Red
yeah.
side by side, and then bring in a new 4th character.
All right. Well, see you guys in a couple minutes.